Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. Welcome back to Sada Education. Today we will be discussing one important topic in Islamic finance and banking, which is the lawful profit, the legality of profit in Islam. Therefore, we are trying to look at the position of profit derived from business. Of course, that would mean looking at the profit derived from sale, because the Quran has made sale permissible and prohibit riba, and therefore sale is the subject matter for us to research and to investigate to what extent profit from sale is lawful. And this is provided by the Majal. The Majal is the Islamic code of law of the Hanafi school, and it says that the legality of profit arises from property, al-mal, work, kasab, and responsibility, daman. So these are the three factors or determinants that determine the legitimacy or the lawful profit in Islam. So any business that is conducting their respective transaction must be able to observe these three determinants to make sure that all of these three determinants exist in their business transaction. By property, we mean al-mal. So al-mal is basically a property, meaning that something that generate manfa'ah or usufruct to the user. So al-mal mutakawim, which is what we are buying and what we are doing now, as opposed to al-mal ghayru mutakawim, that is property that does not generate benefit to the Muslim, to the mukallaf. These are those like pork and and alcohol beverages. So these are non-halal, non-halal commodity, narcotics. So these are al-mal ghayru mutakawim. The one that we are dealing now is al-mal mutakawim, al-mal that generate manfa'ah and usufruct to the user. So property refers to the subject matter in sale. So in a sale, there is an exchange of property for money. So profit is generated from sale through the exchange of property with money. The merchant holds legal ownership of the property and does carry risk of ownership. So the merchant, who is the selling party, intend to sell the goods he bought from the supplier, and therefore that means he or she will carry the risk of ownership. And what I'm trying to say is that the merchant is risking his capital when he conducts the sale, because the outcome of the property sale is determined by the market forces. So there is no guarantee that the merchant is able to sell at a particular price or guaranteed price, because price is determined by demand and supply. And so we can see here that the fact that when the merchant invested his capital to purchase that property, and therefore by owning the property, the merchant holds ownership risk. So through ownership risk, it can lead to profit and loss. Thus, through property ownership, merchant is taking risk in the business, which allow capital to increase and decrease. And therefore, the merchant does deserve to enjoy profit, if any, from the risk-taking activity. Right? So to earn lawful profit, we can say that Islamic bank must buy properties, own these properties, take ownership of the property, which they intend to sell on deferred payment. So whether we are dealing with a spot sale or deferred sale, the idea is to evidence that there is a buy and sell involving asset and property. So this is a very important principle that Islamic bank should hold on to. The second one is work and effort. The merchant uses his knowledge and skill to promote and market his goods or his property. This is in the form of value addition created in the sale, because the merchant would somehow provided an extra distinction to the asset he sold, and therefore the value created from the promotion will increase the price, and therefore the merchant deserves to earn the profit. But at the same time, we know that the merchant faces price risk and ownership risk, despite work and effort to promote. The risk-taking is still a very important determinant to contend with. So work and effort is the second important contributing factor to lawful profit. And finally, responsibility, daman. In sale, the merchant provides some guarantees on the property sold, such as warranties. Defective goods can be returned for refund, or defects can be repaired at no cost to the customer. For this responsibility or daman, the merchant deserves to earn profit. So this is where the legal maxim, al-kharaj bid-daman, that is profit is accompanied with responsibility, is built. And therefore, in any sale, whether it is a cash sale or deferred sale, the merchant is responsible for what he sells. So as a conclusion, since sale is applied over riba in the Islamic banking business, for the Islamic bank to claim lawful earning, it must try to observe the three principles of lawful profit, that is property, work, and liability. Of course, this would pose a great challenge to Islamic bank, because as we know that to buy and sell and putting the property on their banking book will trigger high capital charges. And again, when it comes to applying this three principles of lawful profit in the banking business, it can be quite challenging, and we do hope that we can find a way out to allow the bank to undertake this contract of sale, and therefore able to generate lawful and legitimate profit. So we stop here. Inshallah, we will discuss the issue later on. Thank you for listening. Please don't forget to share and to comment and to subscribe. Thank you. Assalamualaikum.